Alright. Let's try again. Let's try another run. You know, it's basically just like back in the day. When I first started playing this game, I just lose all the time. Just never win. Let's try using the blink loadout again. And see if we can win this time. That'd be great. Let's see. Oh, Tractor Beam is a good start. So once again, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not the best idea, actually. Maybe it's not the best idea to use the same strategy as I did before, but I mean, it seems like the best thing to do, right? You want to make use of Ophelia's main gimmick, which is her sword, I imagine. Seems like a good idea. But I could be completely wrong. Ah, damn it, I got hit by the bomb. That's not great. At least she has Devour, so Devour is pretty good, because now, even if I lose health, it's not so bad, at least early on. I mean, what really makes or breaks the run, well, obviously you have to be good at it, which I'm not. But also, if I get really good artifacts, that'd be great. Anything that would just really help me, I don't know, win, you know, that'd be amazing, right? Just let me win. That'd be good. Let's see, Step Slash, Air Slash, Air Slash. For some reason, when I think of Air Slash, I think of the dude from Xenoblade Chronicles, I think, or was that what it's called? I'm not sure. But I never played those series of games, but I've seen him in Smash Brothers, you know, and he goes backslash, backslash. I'm really feeling it. And that's what that reminds me of for some reason. That dude going backslash. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but backslash, backslash. Like for some reason, I forget what it's called, but like, you know, those series of like JRPGs, the English dub, for some reason everybody's Australian? I don't know, Australian or I don't know, British sounding for some reason. Maybe it has something to do with the localization. Maybe it's like more popular in Europe or something. I don't know. Everyone has like an accent, at least obviously compared to like North American, I guess. Everybody has accents, but you know, relative to me, they just seem to have accents. Instead of like, you know, your typical English dub, which is just American English. Anyway. Max HP, max HP would be nice. I'll just grab that, and grab this, and increase my HP, and then remove it. Because I'm a cheater, I'm a dirty, dirty cheater, even though it's part of the mechanics, really. It's not exactly cheating, but it feels like cheating. And remove Blink, because I'm never using Blink, ever. I don't like Blink at all. Especially not Blink, Blink 65? Or what's it called? Is there like a band that's called Blink something? Ow. Oh, that was a waste. I killed a nurse for nothing. Forgot, again, how that enemy worked. They teleport. Duh. They teleport when you cast a spell. But there's a band, right? That's like Blink 85? Blink 81? Blink something. Blink number something. I don't know. I'm just reminded of them when I see the word Blink. I just know they make songs. I don't even know what the songs they make. I don't pay attention. I'm a weirdo, by the way. I'm an incredibly just like anomaly of a human being because I just don't pay attention to a lot of trends. You know, I'm kind of a hipster. It's not really by choice. It's just who I am. But I never pay attention to any popular things at all. Just like it's just never been a thing for me. Just can't be bothered. It's not like I don't like popular things ever. Some things I like just happen to be popular, actually. I mean, comparatively, anyway. Really depends on what you mean by popular. But, you know, I just don't know any Western band names. Whenever I have like, being honest, whenever I have a conversation with someone, it's like a normal person. They just talk about, hey, what's your favorite music? And they just list off some songs. And I'm like, I don't understand at all. I only listen to anime openings. You know? I only listen to Vocaloid, anime openings, and video game music. That's all I know. I don't know anything about, I don't know, Coldplay? Is that what it is? Coldplay? And like, it's always like, always have two names in mind. Coldplay and the Beatles. That's all I know. And they're not even at all the same. But the only thing I know about Beatles, the Beatles, I guess, is apparently they're one of the first, I guess, you know, bands to popularize the rock genre, I guess, rock and pop, I guess. I don't know, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I only know this because of guitar class. You know, it's funny, in guitar class, everyone seems to know all the bands in guitar class. I only went to guitar class in high school, and also technically as an elective at university. I only went to those classes so I could learn how to play anime songs, really. Everyone else seemed obviously not to do that. They like actual songs, I guess. And for example, they know stuff like the Beatles or whatever. Whatever, is the Beatles? I think it's called the Beatles. I always thought the Beatles were literally spelt like the beetle, as in like a beetle, like an insect. But no, it's not spelt that way, I guess. They're not literally insects, as it turns out. They're like some dudes from, I want to say the 80s? I'm not sure. They're, you know, from a long time ago, I guess, or at least a generation back. Again, they kind of, I assume, popularized the whole, like, pop thing. You know, the most, like, you know, there's like a verse, a bridge, or not a verse, like a verse, a build-up, a chorus, you know, that kind of like song structure. I assume those guys were the first ones to do it, or at least the ones to be most popular for it, and therefore a lot of people know him if you're like a musician or whatever. It's ironic. Well, that's why I'm not a musician, because I don't really know them, and I kind of, from what I've heard from their songs, I'm gonna be honest, this is blasphemy to any musician ever, but like, I kind of find their songs kind of boring. Like, I don't know, they're like some songs about like something about a little bird or something. I don't know. Look, I'm a weirdo. Something about a little bird. No, there's one song that I do like though. What's the song? Only because it's a funny song to me. But I think I quote it sometimes. Like, you say goodbye and I say hello. Or something like that? Or is that the other way around? I always forget. Is it like you say hello and I say goodbye? Or is you say goodbye and I say hello? I'm not sure. You say goodbye and I say hello. Or something like that. I think that's a Beatles song. I could be mixing it up. I like that song. Only because it sounds funny to me. Why you say hello? Why you say goodbye? I don't know. But that's the only reason I like it. Because, it sounds silly. Why are you saying hello when you say goodbye? You say the proper greeting in a social situation. You shouldn't be saying hello. You both should, and the other person say goodbye. You should both be saying hello, hello, or otherwise goodbye, goodbye. You know, it makes no sense. Anyway, gain 10 shield when you take flame damage. I don't know. Also, I don't know what I'm talking. I'm rambling, by the way. This is what happens. This is when I stop talking about the game. I just kind of like talk about nothing. This is what happens. But you know what? That's how a lot of like content creators that I watch tend to do things. They also kind of do the same thing. I'm quite inspired by the type of people I watch, I guess, as well. They do that. They just talk about random shit. You know? Isn't that what you do? You have nothing else to say? I'm glad. Give me that money. Bow snap, air slash thunder. So speaking of random shit though, I'm actually quite paranoid of security these days, actually. You know, recently actually, I've got something called the Bitwarden, which is a password manager. I don't know, it might be a horrible idea, I don't know, but people recommend getting a password manager. You know normally the way I do things, I feel like I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to account security, right? I make sure to follow all the rules. Like, you know, I remember when I was younger, I always did the thing where I just use one password for everything, which is a horrible idea, by the way. I've since, you know, I mean, I don't think I ever got super hacked. I think I got like one old email out there that got hacked. I've since like changed it, password or whatever, but I never use it anyway. But other than that though, I've since been very careful about security, you know, online security, I feel like. I mean, it's unlikely anyone will bother hacking me, I guess, but I mean, you never know, right? It's just, sometimes it's not even like a personal thing. Sometimes people just get your information just so they can sell it. You're just one in a million victims. They don't really care who you are necessarily. They just want your data. At least illegally anyway. I mean, Google does it, you know, legally. Google does it for free without any hassle. But, you know, you don't want, like, malicious people to make it even worse, I guess. But yeah, I've been more paranoid about security, so I got a password manager. It's called Bitwarden. It's been recommended by a lot of people, it seems, online. It's free and open source, at least that's what they always say. Like, it's free but open source. So I mean, I don't know. Either way, I guess you're kind of at risk. I mean, ideally, I guess you want to put your passwords all offline. I mean, for the longest time, I did not use a password manager because I always just wrote everything. I literally write everything down in a notebook. I'm that much of a boomer when it comes to that kind of thing. What I do usually, I just write down my passwords. I try to make them as complicated as I can. You know, I don't really like put words, if that makes sense. I don't put like dog 123. You know, I don't do that. I try to avoid that kind of thing because obviously I don't feel that that's very secure. So usually I always just mix it up, you know? Like, for example, I mean, I don't want to say the actual password, but like, for example, I don't know, it'll be like F266H capital YZ2, you know? That's like my typical style of password. Hopefully that's not actual password, because it'd be funny if I accidentally just said a password that I actually have. I don't think so, but that'd be the kind of password I would have. It would just be a random string of characters, not really like based on anything. It's sometimes hard to remember, obviously, so that's why I write it down in a notebook. That's what I do. Obviously, the more complicated the password, however, the more, you know, you have to write down your notebook, and that's why I keep it not so complicated that's like 16 characters or anything. But again, recently, I've just been more paranoid about, like, security and everything. I mean, especially because apparently there's, like, been a scare at, you know, at MiHoYo, the company for Genshin Impact. Apparently, a lot of people get hacked. I don't know how much of it is true. I don't know if, like, some people, you know, is the best way to hack an account online is not necessarily like literally like, oh, you download a password cracker and use your super programming skills to get to an account. Not necessarily. The best way to hack into an account is mostly just social manipulation, actually, or at least, you know, finding information of you online, using your real life information, and then using that to impersonate you and then get your stuff, right? You change your password or change your email and whatever to get access to your account. So yeah, I don't know how much of it is true, but it seems like you know, a lot of people have been saying that MiHoYo's like account security for Genshin Impact is not very good. So that's what prompted me to get like a password manager, because I'm thinking, well, I should probably take up my security to the next level and actually use like an actual password manager to make a very complicated password, because Bitwarden itself has its own little password generator, which does the same thing I do, except even better, you know, by using like a random string of characters that is basically unhackable, at least by itself. Obviously, again, you could get manipulated. There's sometimes there could be leaks. You know, apparently there's like a site, well, I say apparently, I know it. There's a site called Have I Been Pwned, I guess, which is a funny sentence for like something so official, but it's a site that people you can use to check if your emails have been compromised, whatever. As it turns out, I mean, there's one email that did get compromised, and again, that also, you know, made me paranoid too. So that's why, at least for my, you know, for my more important accounts, I changed up my passwords and then got a password manager. I'm definitely still risking it though, because again, can you really trust a password manager, especially a free one, you know, to keep your passwords safe? I don't know. Still risking it either way, but hopefully it's okay. I don't know, hopefully it's fine. Because if it isn't, that would suck for me. Let's see. Let's get this, I guess. I'm not really paying attention to the game right now. I'm kind of like rambling. I want like a heal, please. Nope, no healing. I would like a heal, please. Yes, thank you. Just have to like wait like 2 seconds, and then the shopkeeper listened to my request. Obviously, that's what happened. I should also use a Devour more. Yeah, I keep forgetting I have Devour. Because again, I'm not paying attention, so. Ow. Just die. Just kill this thing first so I don't have to worry about it. I could reflect it. I don't know if I should. Sounds like a bad idea to reflect a missile. Anyway. Just keep doing this. So I'm using Bitwarden. I mean, as far as I know, Bitwarden, even though it's free, I mean, you can pay for it, so it's not entirely free. But the basic features are basically free, and that's what most people would want anyway. Just like a simple password manager that's easy to use and has good security. For the most part, if you use, you can host it yourself, I guess, or something like that. But obviously that costs money, which defeats the purpose, I feel like. So if you're just using it for free, you are relying on their online servers. But apparently, from what I've heard, and I could be wrong, even if Bitwarden were somehow to get hacked or somehow they turn evil or whatever, all the code encrypts your passwords anyway, so even if there is like a leak, it won't affect you. At least not fast enough for you to change everything else back to normal. But again, who knows? I don't know. I'm not a computer person. I wouldn't know. I just trust that they're smarter than me, and hopefully from all the recommendations that it's a good thing to use. Hopefully. I mean, another like free software that a lot of people recommend is Malwarebytes, which is again like a weird name to call or anti-malware program, to name it after the actual malware. I don't know, it's weird to me anyway. I mean, at least you would call it anti-malware, but no, you call it Malwarebytes, which is like you would think. I mean, most people would think, at least anyone who's not computer savvy would think you're downloading malware or something, but it's anti-malware. But even that though, that a lot of people recommend it, especially when it you know, it was first, not new, but at least back in the day, like a few years ago, definitely everyone recommends it, right? As just like a second opinion. Also, I'm just thinking like, I already got Tracker being pulled, so I'm just gonna change that to Flashwick maybe? Or maybe just none, I'm not sure what to get. I have no idea. Yeah, I will recommend Malwarebytes. Obviously, it's free, but also you can pay for it for better features and everything. But now these days, it's a little annoying actually, because it keeps popping up advertisements to buy its premium features. So I don't know how reliable it is anymore. Maybe it still works just as fine. It's just, you can definitely tell that once they establish their base, you know, the people using it and everything, now it's like, well, you know, they're getting a little scummy to make more money, right? That's what happens. Because obviously they're not making it free for the, you know, just for the, out of the goodness of their own heart. They still want to make money, the people who make Malwarebytes or any kind of free program really. It's just that they're using a different model to do so by getting a bunch of people to sign up first for free, and then later on they're gonna sell the product, I guess. I mean, it's still free, it's just, again, they annoy you with all these advertisements. I've seen it a couple times already. It's even like happened on stream, like it pops up like Malwarebytes. By the way, you can buy this for 20% off. You want to buy it? And I'm like, no. If I had the money in the first place, maybe I would, but I'm using it because it's free, is the thing. That's the reason I'm using it. So, but yeah. So like, you just never know. I don't know. Risa, hey, You would recommend key pass 2 as a password manager? Yeah, I've heard about that too. I mean, I look at plenty of other password managers as well. I'm not. I mean, I never checked out KeyPass yet, but I ended up a bit worried. I'm kind of basically too lazy now to change. But I've heard there's like, what is it, LastPass? There's like, there's a lot of password managers out there. A lot of them you have to pay for, some of them are free. Usually the ones that are free, they're like offline, you know, so you don't really like put them on the online server, which again is a good thing. But it's just that, because I'm thinking, well, the problem is, how's that any different from like putting it in your book anyway? In that case. I mean, there's convenience, I guess, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a computer person, at least, you know, compared to like someone who actually knows the way around a computer. I guess the ones and zeros and the code, you know, matrix code. Someone that put on sunglasses and you hack people or something. That's what computer people do, right? I don't know. Yeah, right now though I'm just using Bitwarden. I haven't like changed every account. I'm just kind of trying it out, you know. I mean, obviously, how can you ever tell? But I'm just trying out for a little bit, see if it's any good. If I don't feel like it's worth it, then maybe I'll just change it back to my old method. You know, my old like caveman method of just writing it all down. But for now, I'm just using it for a little bit. It's Bitwarden thing, I guess. Online password managers are just additional weak point in your opinion? Yeah. I don't know. You know, but like, what do I do? I don't know what to... The biggest thing about for me not to use... I mean, again, everyone recommends using password managers. The reason I didn't really move on to a password manager before was the fact that, well, what happens if my computer explodes or something, you know? I mean, it's happened before is the thing. It's funny because... You know, why would your computer explode? Well, guess what? It happened before. It literally, well, not literally exploded, but you know, it broke. Like my, especially, I mean, I know the problem now. By the way, if you didn't know, for the longest time when I moved my PC to like a new SSD and everything, as it turns out, the Kingston A400, by the way, really sucks. I'm downvoting the Kingston brand, but the SSD that I bought is just really bad. It caused a lot of problems, and therefore that was why my computer was so bad all the time. I think I said this before, but that was the reason why my computer kept crashing around the time when I was playing Nier Automata, I think. You know, when I played that playthrough. It was the Kingston SSD. Do not recommend. Never get a Kingston ever. Just don't trust them, at least for SSDs anyway. They suck. Not to be so, you know, overly like mean about it, but they cause a lot of problems is all I'm saying. So I don't like them. Get out of the way. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, like what happens if, you know, your computer dies? You just get locked out, right? So that's why I don't like offline stuff. So what happens if you have an offline password manager and then your computer explodes? I mean, I guess we can make backups, I guess, but then that gets complicated. I don't know. I gotta get like a USB or like a external hard drive. I don't know. I'm too lazy. Shut and shut down. Yes, site can shut down. All my husband are gone. Like manual backups. I don't know. Delta. When you gave 3 flow and Trinity gas. I don't have any Trinity, so I'll skip that. I don't know, maybe I'll look into like some kind of offline password manager eventually as well. Not sure. I don't know, now I'm paranoid again. Now I'm talking about this, I'm paranoid again. I want to switch back again. Yeah, parried it by the way. I'm so good. I just want to switch back to my own method of just using a notebook, you know? I mean, they always say, by the way, I mean, I read like threads about this, you know, well, like, oh, if you write it down in a notebook, someone could just go into your house and steal it, right? I guess that could happen. It's just unlikely, I don't know. Why would someone, unless they knew where I live, I guess? But then why would they do it to me? I don't know. It just seems unlikely that people would just take my notebook. It's right here. Right next to me, my desk. You gotta take it? I mean, some people would put it in a safe, I guess. But that'd be annoying, though. You have to, like, take it out every time you log in somewhere. So I don't put it in a safe. I do have a safe, actually. You know what I put in my safe? I put my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is what I put in my safe, by the way. I put my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. At least the ones I still have left, anyway. I put an old copy of Kingdom Hearts. Like, literally. You know, it's funny. I have, like, an old copy of... Like, an actual physical copy of Kingdom Hearts. Because I liked it at the time, anyway. I don't know if I like it as much anymore, but... At the time... When I played Kingdom Hearts, I thought it was pretty good. So I just want to treasure that memory and put it in my safe. Anyway. Also, playing Terra, I can't do this. I can't get distracted because this is what happens. At least I don't get damaged if I stand here, I guess. It's kind of weird, but sure. I'm gonna die to her. I gotta pay attention. What am I doing? No, that's wrong. Just use the Devour even though it doesn't do anything. It's like 80 damage, sure, that's fine. Oh, move over. Just hit her. Hit her a whole bunch, please. No! Hate that. Hate that. I don't want to die. Do I Reva? Did I fight Reva yet? I don't remember. I don't want my run to end already again. Gosh. Darn. Just kill her. No. No, that's not what she was. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, I'm not dead. That's good. Fighting Terra for some reason is just hard for me. Anyway. As long as you don't talk about... As long as I don't talk about my password notebook on the internet, nobody knows it's there. Whoops. Oh. Oh yeah, that's fine. Only like 10 people watch my videos, right? That's fine, right? As long as nobody... As long as when I put this on YouTube, as long as nobody watches this, it's good, right? It's like 10 people, usually. 10 views. Depends on the series, I guess. I don't imagine One Step from Eden will get a lot of views. It's like it's a relatively underrated game, and also just it already came out a long time ago, so I don't know if a lot of people are gonna be looking for it anyway. I mean, not that it matters. I mean, the whole point is to not tell anyone about your passwords, I guess. But hey, whatever. $10 views. Maybe 10 views is overestimating, actually. Maybe it's even less than 10 views. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really play games for the views. I just play it for me, entertainment. Also, I've been so distracted. I even got this. This does nothing for me, by the way. Multi-tool. What did I get this? Why did I grab this? Anyway, giant armor. Hey, 10 defense is mana regen. I kind of don't like that. I used to like it because like 10 defense, right? Oh, it's amazing, but not really. I don't like the mana regen, the decrease. 300 health as well. I gotta focus. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta get my health up. Let's see. Do this. This health. Thank you. I gotta get my health back up. I gotta pay attention. I don't know what I was talking about. Something about passwords. Passwords. I remember actually. You know, wasn't there like a... Because I saw a comic, actually. What is it called? Like, XC Day... I don't know what it's called, but those, like, stick comics. Stickman comics, where... there was, like, a little thing where, you know, I was looking up, like, what makes a strong password? You would think, again, as I mentioned before, like, a strong password is, like, just, like, a random string of characters and everything, right? Numbers and letters and everything. But there was a comic that seemed to say that actually that's not as strong. A better password would be something that has 4 phrases in it. Again, like a word, like a passphrase with 4 words in it and everything. As far as I know, though, when I looked it up for more information about that, at the time when the comic was made, that it was a strong password to, like, for example, I don't know, instead of like, you know, ZZH capital A 225 TU or something like that. Just a random string of characters. Instead of that, you would have like I don't know, apple, dog, alien, orange or something. You know, just like 4 words in a row would technically be a stronger password. At least that's what the comic was saying. Also, I'm dying again. Help! Ow! 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 This is what happens. I get distracted. Okay, just at least I get some health back. Oh my god, as I lost up 200 health. Okay, I gotta stop. Consume. All right, but the pass. What I'm trying to say, the passphrase thing. At the time, at least 2011, was pretty strong. Nowadays, not so much. Actually, it's a myth. Not really a myth, but it was true. But now it's not. Using like 4 words these days, not so much. It's not as strong anymore. It used to be because the computers back in the day couldn't crack just 4 words. You know, it'd be like too many combinations. But these days, not so much. A lot of computers can do that now. Is what I've heard anyway, so it's actually not as good. So you shouldn't use a passphrase. You should use just random characters instead. It's more safe, anyway, as far as I know. I forgot to use my healing stuff. I just got the healing. I got the leech, by the way. Leech thing, and never bothered using it. Yeah, it's XKCD. That's the correct horse battery staple or something like that. I mean, again, that's what I was doing yesterday, just looking up stuff like that. Got paranoid because MiHoYo has some like weird security thing, and I don't know. Forget Zhongli, by the way. More about the account security is what I was paranoid about. Even though there's a lot of misinformation about it seems, as well. Ow. Or like, it's just like a million things are said at once and we don't know what's true or not, I feel like. Heal up? You gotta heal up. Yeah. Apparently, like, MiHoYo doesn't have, like, 2-factor authentication or something. I don't know. I'm paranoid, but also, at the same time, not because of losing my Genshin account, necessarily. Because if somebody hacks my Genshin Impact account, as, like, rare as that would be, you know, I really doubt someone would bother. Because it's a free-to-play account, unless they just somehow really hate me for some reason. I don't know. But then, well, maybe they use like they might use like a program and might not necessarily target me necessarily, but they might, for some reason, I don't know. Like I said before, like maybe scan streams, because my UID or whatever, my ID just shows up when I play the game on stream. I never really bother to hide it, and I could hide it starting now, but you know, obviously it doesn't matter. You can just look back at the first stream I did and you can see it, so it doesn't matter if I hide it at this point. I guess I could just go back to all the old videos and somehow blur it, I guess, but that's annoying to do. I'd rather not. Ow, ow, ow. But it's out there, so if someone really wanted to hack my account, you know, they have the ID, so they can if they wanted to. Yeah, it's free-to-play account, though. If someone did hack my account, I'd be like, whatever. You know, I'll just stop playing, I guess. I don't know. Congratulations, you made me stop playing the game. Also, I'm gonna die again. Stop it. I died. What? Oh, she spared me. Ah, interesting. I mean, that happens, actually. It's rare, but characters do spare you. Interesting. Let's fight Rev next, because she at least might... Well, she needs the diagonal attacks, but she, you know, I want to fight Reva, so at least get the extra possibility to get an extra revival if possible. Let's do that. I'm so frazzled, I guess. Okay, I just want to get the Devour. I want to get some health back, so I'm gonna make sure to calculate this. Do some math. Okay, and then bam, right there. There we go. But yeah, like MiHoYo has apparently, like I've seen it on Reddit. I guess I spend too much time on Reddit. That happens every time I start a new gacha game, by the way. Any kind of like online game, I guess. I kind of go to their subreddit and read stuff. I don't know, I like doing that. But there's a lot besides the Zhongli thing, or like the character, you know, they want to rebalance or whatever. Like people complaining about Zhongli as a character. Other than that, you know, there's been a lot of posts about security vulnerabilities. You know, stuff like your phone number being leaked or your email being leaked, and whether or not you should link your email, your phone number to the account. Some people say that you should link it. Other people say you shouldn't. It's like so many things going on. You don't know who to trust in terms of the MiHoYo account security, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of also what prompted me to get a password manager. Not because of, again, to save my account or anything, because I honestly don't really care too much. But mostly, I should have devoured the crystal. Oh well, whatever. But, you know, it just made me think, like, well, just because MiHoYo's doing a bad job, it doesn't matter too much, but what about all my other stuff, right? What about, like, it just made me think about, like, maybe I should change my passwords for all the other accounts, just in case. Because I did link my email to the MiHoYo account. If somebody found my email somehow, I mean, again, really, really unlikely, but it could maybe do something to hack into it, I guess. So I should probably upgrade my security in that case, in that sense, you know? So that's another reason why I decided to get a password manager. Is the idea. Some health. Like to devour you, please? I would like to eat you. Please? No? Eat. And make sure you move. Bam. I missed because I had a shield. Damn it. Oh. Yeah. Mistletoe double takes on me, man. Yeah. I mean, as far as I know as well, apparently in MiHoYo's like account security, it also like it leaks your other information as well, but only if they get into your account. I think there's like another vulnerability apparently that involves like them like leaking all your other information. Like if you look into Facebook or whatever, which obviously I didn't do, but like Twitter or whatever, they also show other information about those. But that only happens if they actually go into your account, as far as I know. So it's not as bad, but because at that point, you know, they're already in the account anyway. But you know, still pretty bad. I've also heard like another thing as well. Like, I don't know. I'm going back to Genshin Impact, I guess. This is what happens when I don't have anything. There's no more content in Genshin Impact to do, so I just talk about like all the other things about Genshin Impact. But apparently, there's also like a whole like thing where somebody like got their account hacked, and somebody like bought stuff on their account, and now the account belongs to them or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how true that story is, because it also seems like somebody just sold their account, you know? If they sold your account and then they spend money on it, and then who does the account belong to? I don't know. Again, I'm just a free-to-play player, so... I mean, if someone stole my account and spends money on it, and it belongs to them now, it's like... oh well, I guess. Got me, you know? Got me. Too good. Anyway, oh, trap card. Cast a rest when you shuffle. I don't know if it's a good idea. That sounds... I mean, it could be good or it could be horrible, depending on what your spell get. I mean, does it like cast any random spell, or is it just in general in your deck a spell? I'm not entirely sure. I got it anyway. Let's see what happens. Let's see, max mana or blue flame? Let's max mana, please. Blue flame would be good if I have more max mana in the first place, but I don't, so. Murder, 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 murder. Get out of the way. Ah! Okay. Oh, oh. No. That's not. No. Ah! No. Ah! What do you mean? I don't know. I don't know where to stand. The heck was that? Oh yeah, it's the trap card. That's what it was. I'm standing in the wrong place again. In diagonals. Okay, I gotta I still get hit by the— what the heck? My system doesn't seem to work. I don't know. It used to work. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong again. Like edges. What edges? If you see in those edges. Adjacent. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Ah, whatever. Ah, why is it so hard? Let's skip from Eden. Yeah, that's my typical run from just in general. If I don't win. Back in the day. Yeah, I used to be, you know, used to be pretty good. Now I'm not. Not gonna never, I would say not very lucky, but you know, the game is, I mean, it's partly luck, but also skill. So, I'm just bad, I guess. Well, try again. Let's mix it up again. Let's try this one again. This one's pretty hard though. Like, you don't get any healing though. Blink has Devour by default, but Slash Fake doesn't have that, so also something that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Whatever. Alright. So let's try this again. I think I have like one more time, like one more, enough time for one more run, rather, is what I'm trying to say. So let's make this a good one. Because if I don't win, then it just feels unsatisfying, and I have to stream this game again, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you know. I can't save you, lady, because I can't reflect or I can't move that thing either. Oh well. Also, I should change it to Kinesis again. Get some more stuff that pulls towards you. Get rid of Showdown. I don't like it. Mana regen. Let's continue on. Let's see. What is there to talk about? I don't know. What is there to talk about? Password manager. Security's bad. I just want to say something else about that. I don't remember what I was going to say about that too. Not sure. Oh well. I lost my train of thought. You know, losing the last run just made me lose my train of thought, to be honest. I have no idea what else to say. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Just make noises with my mouth. That's peak commentary, you see. That's what you do. But sometimes, you know, just like randomly though, thinking about like gibberish, I guess. Sometimes I do get YouTube comments like that though. Not complete gibberish, but sometimes I just, for some reason, some people comment on my videos and then they're like, I don't know, I just don't understand what they're saying. Something about, you know, I remember actually, distinctly actually, one of my videos, I forget what video it was, but someone said mayo as like one word, just mayo, M-A-Y-O, on like a video I did, I think. I forget which it was. I think it was the Perfect Apocalypse playthrough. Someone just said mayo, and I don't understand. I can be honest. I wish they gave context. It might be a reference to the video, actually. I'm not sure. Maybe I said something about mayonnaise. I don't know. But maybe there's a character named Mayo? I don't know. I don't remember. But they have no context. They just say mayo. I wish people sometimes, if you do comments, give context to what they're saying. That'd be nice. Because if they don't, I just don't understand what they're saying. And I can be honest, I don't heart those comments. You know, on YouTube you can heart comments and everything. Usually I heart most comments just to show that I read it. But if it's something that I don't understand, it just confuses me and I just don't heart it because I don't get it. I don't know what they're trying to say. They're speaking some alien language that I don't really recognize at all. So I get really confused. Also got poison. At least the thing will end before I get the poison tick. But mayo. 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 Which reminds me actually as well. Well, I don't know if I want to get into it, but it's not like bad or anything, but I remember actually, speaking of YouTube comments, it's funny that I don't get a lot. I mean, it depends on the video. I mean, again, some playthroughs just kind of get popular on YouTube, at least relatively for me anyway, which is cool. Most of my playthroughs, not so much, which is normal. It's just how it is. Some games you get a lot of views, some you don't. It just depends on how many people are just looking for it, I guess. But I remember actually, I think on one of my videos, there's another YouTube comment that said something about how I mean, I get a lot of comments on how people like my voice for some reason. I don't know why, but they do, I guess. But there was like someone who replied to that comment and said how like, somebody named Corpse, I guess. Again, I don't want to call other channels out, especially because my channel is incredibly minuscule to actual like real YouTube content creators. But apparently they mentioned someone named Corpse. I didn't really get that. It's another comment where I didn't get the context for it, because what do you mean corpse? Like a dead body? What do you mean? But apparently they were comparing my voice to somebody named Corpse, I guess, which is another YouTube content creator, I guess, or something? I don't know why, but sure. I don't know. So some other YouTube content creator apparently has a distinct voice. There's a few people like that, I feel like. Is there like another person that had like a deep voice or something? That is often compared to... I mean, I feel like it's not super, super distinct, but I guess distinct enough that people would notice. Anyway, people, you know, there's a comment that mentioned like they compared my voice to Corpse, and they're saying like, oh, Corpse is better because he has a deeper voice or something like that. I don't know. I don't know much about him though. Apparently Corpse is like, I don't know, he's a popular YouTube creator, has a deep voice. That's all I know about him. That's it. Nothing else to say about him. But I don't know, somebody mentioned this, they just compared my voice to somebody else, and there was like I don't know, I didn't want to step in because it's like awkward. It also was like something I noticed like way after as well. Like it happened like many like eons ago, because I don't get a notification for every comment, you know, when there's like a reply chain. When a comment replies to another comment, I don't get a notification, so I don't see it. But I saw it because I was looking at another new comment, and then I saw there was like a lot of replies under the chain, and basically there were just people kind of like, I don't know, it's new to me, but I guess not new in general, but people were arguing me versus Corpse, I guess, which is weird again, because I'm nowhere near obviously the popularity of Corpse at all. So, you know, but I don't know, so people were arguing about that, I guess. All I gotta say is like, please don't compare me to other people. It makes me feel sad. Please don't do that. I mean, well, I feel bad just in general because I don't know. I don't like people arguing in my video comments, I guess. Nothing I can do about it though. Like, what do? Did I delete it? I don't want to delete it because that just feels like, you know, it's not really. How does it feel right? It's not really my business, but at the same time, it kind of is. I don't know. Weird. I guess Risa make a video doing the little PogChamp meeting. Easy 2 million views. Ah yes. What's her face? Ryoko from Kill la Kill. She just goes like, I guess you're my little PogChamp or whatever. What'd she say? I don't remember the exact sentence, to be honest. Apparently that was a meme. I feel like it's old though. You know that meme? Like, it's pretty recent, but that's how memes, they decay really fast though. You gotta be one of the first few to do it. Otherwise, it feels like an old meme if you do anything with it. Right now, anyway. Unless it's a classic meme, you know? If it's a vintage meme, you gotta give it at least a year, you know? And then it becomes vintage, right? Is that how it works? Otherwise, if you just copy it, like, after everybody else has already done it, it's like, what's the point? Well, what do I even do with that, actually? What do I even do with that meme? Also, Zawarudo doesn't do anything, though. It might have been a waste, actually, getting Zawarudo, because it costs mana to use, so I'm not sure when to use it exactly. Because I have to, because this build, by the way, or this loadout, does require mana to use my sword. So I can't spam it as much as I can the other one. But it does more do my damage, obviously, so... Leech. And slash. Alright. But yeah. Something corpse. All I'm saying is... All I have to say is that... Actually, I was gonna make a voice, but then again, maybe I can't. I don't know. How low is his voice? I never really watched his videos at all. I don't know how his voice sounds. But can he go this low? Can he go this low? Can his voice go this low? I don't know, actually. Maybe it can. You know, maybe he has an even deeper voice. I don't really do like a deep voice though. I'll be honest, like this is not my deep voice. I think some people say I have a deep voice. Not really. I don't know. No, depends, I guess. Some characters I do the evil villain voice. You know that voice? Evil. I'm so evil. It's not really a voice though. It's just me just pretending that I'm Norio Wakamoto, basically. You know Norio Wakamoto? He's a voice actor in a lot of Japanese animes. He often plays a villain. I just like him, so I just sometimes do an impression of him. At least, it's really bad though. So it's like he does a line, I think. It's some kind of visual novel, I think. I'm not even sure where it comes from. But he goes like Giga, Breaker, or something like that. Can't do it as well anymore though. But basically, that kind of like deep voice, the deep villain voice, is based on him usually. There's also a scene, I remember there's also a scene in Azumanga Daioh, I think? A slice of life manga, or... Well, it's a manga and also an anime, I guess. Where he also appears, but instead of a villain, he just... I mean, he also does, like, comedy roles, I guess, because his voice is so, like, distinct. Sometimes, despite his voice sounding very serious, he just does, like, silly voices too. Or rather, he plays a silly character with that voice. I remember there was a scene that got... That was kind of like a meme as well, where he's like a cat, and then he goes in, he says hi to like an anime girl, but he's speaking in English. I don't know, I can't really replicate it, but like it's like "Good morning, everyone," or something like that. What does he say? I know in Japanese they always say the thing. It's kind of like a cliche, but they say like, "How are you doing? I'm good. And you?" or something like that. I don't know, something like that. I'm saying it completely wrong. But I guess it's like the first line they learn in Japanese, or English class in Japan. Also, I'm dying. Help. Zawarudo. And that's pretty powerful, but it depends on how much mana I have. Also, I have low HP again. I think I'm playing worse. I'm playing worse because I'm just getting distracted so much. Yeah, like that. Ow. No. Stop it. Ow. I have 160 health. Gosh. I have adrenaline though. There's a passive artifact, I guess, you get from the loadout. You do get, freaking, what am I trying to say? You get freaking adrenaline, so your spell power goes up when you're half health, or below half health anyway. How much there actually? That's a waste of a turn. Get some health, please? No? I'll get this. Sure. It technically heals me, so it helps. Fresh. Mana regen. Oh, save a hostage. Well, I don't know how much it helps me, though. I guess I'll get it. I don't know if it's worth it. Refresh. Mana recheck. Alright. I did like one boss, right? I don't even know. How long have I been playing? I think I've been playing a million years already. I feel like. Maybe it's because I lost so much. I'm gonna lose again. Look at that. I missed. It leached. Zawurudo. It's not bad. You know, Zawurudo, or whatever, time stop is actually better if you have ability that is like 0 cost mana, so you can spam it a million times, obviously. Like kunai builds in particular are very good for that. What am I doing? Stand over here, please. Nah, got that. Okay, well, Reva spares me. I believe she has the highest chance to spare people, actually, which makes sense. At least, you know, in the beginning. The chance of characters sparing you, of bosses sparing you, later on is a lot slower, or a lot smaller. Though I guess if they spare you, though, does that get rid of your pacifist route? Is that technically a neutral ending in that case? Whatever. I'll just continue. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I think it ruins your pacifist, technically. Even if you get spared, you actually lose. Or at least, you don't lose, but you get a neutral ending. Because you didn't win, you know? It's a lot harder than I thought. I think it's because of our health. Our health is just a lot lower, and also just in general, I'm just really rusty. Comparatively to when I played last time. You know? Not last stream, but like, you know, my last playthrough, rather. My last, like, whole series. I used to be better. It's like a teeny bit. A little bit, I think. I gotta get better. I might stream this again. I gotta be honest, I might stream this again. Just so I win. One time. At least with this character, anyway. I beat it when the game was updated to 1.5. I did beat the game already a few times, but not with Ophelia. For some reason, it's just eluding me. The victory is just eluding me for some reason. I'm just really bad, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know the way to win. I gotta, like, make a real build, but maybe I shouldn't center the build around her sword. Maybe that's a trap. I don't know. Against the world, though? Doesn't do anything, though? Oh. Warp raise, deck shield, fade away. I do not want to fade away. It's not what I want. Didn't do anything. Help. Take that. Take that. Okay. Whoop. Goldfish. You know, I never owned a goldfish. I mean, I said before, but I don't think I could ever be responsible for a pet. I'd rather not be. Sounds like a bad idea. I'd rather not be in charge of a organic life form that would literally die if I forgot to feed them. I don't know. I remember owning a virtual pet, like a Tamagotchi, instantly die the next day. It's because, like, I don't know, you gotta feed them like every, like, 2 hours or something? I don't know exactly, but, like, you gotta feed them a lot. You can't, I don't know, maybe my Tamagotchi was like, I mean, it was probably like a bootleg Tamagotchi, not like a real one, but at the very least, the one I had just died, like, every day. It doesn't matter what I did. Maybe it was glitched, or it was just bad, but bad copy, but you would literally have to, like, stay awake You know, you couldn't sleep. You're not allowed to sleep. You gotta feed the Tamagotchi or they die. So, well, I don't know, man. Well, that's a bad idea. I missed. I'm gonna lose again, aren't I? Ah, damn it. Oh, just water. Ice justice rains from above. Oh, I'm alive. Oops, I forgot. I forgot that Reva. Wait, what? Well, okay, Reva does count. Okay, so she does count if she spares you. I didn't know that actually. What? Crazy. That's crazy. I actually just gave up there. You know, I was just grabbing another drink of water, but as it turns out, the run is still alive. Oops. Ow. Ow. I say that and I lose instantly. Zawarudo. Uki wo tomare. Alright. Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I gave up too soon. We used up the Reva revive, which I didn't even know that we would get, actually. I remember, yeah, she spared us, right? We didn't win. She spared us, and yet it still counted as like as she's part of the party, I guess. That's weird. At least to me. I don't remember when I thought when a character spared you, that didn't count as like a pacifist ending, but maybe it did. Weird. Sunshine. Not bad. I mean, it's just free damage, so I'm gonna get it actually. Man, I would like more like max health if possible. That'd be great. Okay. I guess I can save her. Let's just move it closer if possible. Yeah. You know, sometimes I've noticed, by the way, I don't know if it's a glitch, or maybe it's just part of the game, but it seems like Ophelia kind of disappears. You know, sometimes she just vanishes for some reason. Seems like an animation glitch, I don't know. Or maybe it's the same for every other character. Not sure. But sometimes, like, just like she misses, she's for some reason is missing a frame. I don't know why. Slash, slash, slash. Slash. Okay. Slash. Alright. Bow snipe, upwing, and power ring. I do not want the ring. I want, again, Pet Puppy. I said, you know, I remember that I did the Pet Puppy run. They just end up dying, so. Just like I said before, you know how like pets just die. The Tamagotchi just dies. Which reminds me as well, reminds me of, ow. Of, Neopets as well. Didn't like Neopets got shut down recently? I'm not sure, actually. I think I've heard somewhere that got shut down, but I might be wrong. Like, very briefly. I'm not even sure if it actually is shut down at all. But I remember having a Neopets account. And I was really horrible at that too. Again, another reason why most likely I shouldn't keep pets, because in Neopets, I was always just poor, you know? There's like like the idea is you're supposed to, you know, obviously make like pick a pet or whatever. It's like Pokemon sort of, but there's no battling. It's like a virtual kind of like Tamagotchi thing where you have a pet and you're supposed to take care of it and everything. You play little games. I was always poor in that game. I always just relied on literally the soup kitchen to feed my pet, because I was just always broke. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just normal, but for me, in Neopets, I was just always poor. And my pet was always starving every day. And I couldn't do anything about it. I just rely on the soup kitchen. Every day. I'm not a very good pet owner, you know? Ah, whoa! What was that? What that laser thing is? I don't know what that was. Miss me shield. Oh. Funny. It did work because it didn't miss me. Ah, damn it. I got stuck between a rock and a hard place. Not over yet. Ow. Okay, I just do that, alright. Okay, not too bad. Let's try fighting Terra next. Oh boy. Let's see here. Ow, 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 oh my god. I try to avoid the diagonals, try to avoid the thing, and I'm just dead now. Good. Amazing. Not entirely, but almost dead. Oh my god, I gotta live the next battle. Give me some health, please? An Energizer's not bad, but... Some health? No, I didn't level up, so I don't get a chance for an artifact even. Let's go over here, I guess. No health. Heal like that, I guess. Give me a medkit, please. Nope. Step throne. I'd rather not, actually. It might be detrimental. Sometimes it'll hit things I don't want to hit. I don't want it to hit. Oh, thank you. Hi, medkit. Oh, great. My max health is just so low. I wish my max health was a little bigger, but it's not. It's not bigger. I like the leech, please? Nope. Okay. Blink, fling, nope. Another nurse. Ooh, ah, no, no, no. Stay over here, please. Okay. Fill you with sunlight. The power of the sun. The power of the sun. Okay, get some healing, please. Don't want any of those. Why is this so difficult? Why is this game so difficult? I mean, it is a pretty hard game. That's why there's easy mode. That's why literally the developer patched in easy mode. Maybe I should, you know, I was talking down on easy mode before, but maybe I should rely on it. Well, it's not super worth it, but I'll get it anyway. Let's get a removal. Fresh. Okay, so like some max HP would be nice. So, that. And regen. Refresh again. I have a lot of money, by the way. I have a lot of money. Doesn't help me if I die, but... Broken tiles, that's interesting. Ah, I bought the thing, I don't have enough to buy wings. Whoops. That could be good for a Terra fight, but oh well. Guess I'll just buy an upgrade. Oh, I don't know. Upgrade... Time stop, maybe? It'd be nice if it costs less, you know? Consume, flow, or shield. None of these are any good, really. To be honest. I guess I'll get 10 shields. Like, 10 shields is so little, but it's, it's something, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Zawarudo. Aya. Alright. I kind of don't... I mean, slice is a cool idea. It's just I never have the opportunity to use it. You know? They have to be like right in front of me, which is... It's a cool combo. You know, when I slash and also slice at the same time. Cool, but... I'll skip it. I mean, it's 80 damage. It was basically... Well, it's 0 mana, which is good, but... 80 damage, which is basically how much it would have cost anyway to slice my sword, so... Never? I don't know. 100%. Oops, I didn't mean to... Ah, damn it, I used the wrong thing. Hit though. No, world out! Oops. Sometimes I think I can use Z, even though you can't, so I just end up using Z for no reason. Alright, we just shuffle. Well, I have 100 health, by the way. This is not doable. I feel like I'm gonna die. I take so much damage from these things. Oh, no! Ah, God, alright. Man, I don't know. I'm not in good form today. I'm not in good form today. That was only half an hour. Oh boy, why is it so hard? It's such a hard game.